Fujian vs. Gerald Ford, the battle of the century. The Chinese Navy calls it the innovation of the century. Fujian, Beijing's third aircraft carrier. A giant meant to rival America's supercarriers. China wasn't satisfied with Liaoning or Shandong. Xi Jinping wanted something bigger. Something bold enough to stare directly at the USS Gerald R Ford, the most advanced aircraft carrier on Earth. Hundreds of billions of dollars poured into the project, a dream to finally challenge the US Navy. But dreams on paper do not always survive the ocean. At first sight, Ford and Fujian look equal, two massive floating cities armed to the teeth. But are they truly equal, or is this duel already decided before the first aircraft even takes off? For the first time in its history, China has stepped into the Catapult era with Fujian, electromagnetic launch rails, a massive 85,000-ton hull, thousands of crew. On paper, a rival to the Ford. But here's the catch: America has been testing and operating this technology for years. Gerald Ford has already collected tens of thousands of launch and recovery data points. Every malfunction solved. Every detail refined. This isn't just about who has the bigger ship. It's about rhythm, the rhythm of deck cycles, air wings, sensors, and supply chains. If one link breaks, the tempo dies. And tempo is the real battlefield. Power behind the giants. Fujian relies on conventional fuel. It must stop, refuel, and plan routes carefully. Ford nuclear powered. It can sail 20 to 25 years without refueling. Nuclear energy means more sorties, more patrols, more pressure. Every hour, every wave of aircraft, every mission adds to Ford's unstoppable rhythm. The real difference. On Ford's deck, every takeoff is like a symphony of power. The stealthy F-35C slices through the sky, unseen and unstoppable. The F-A-18 Super Hornets roar with heavy payloads, ready to strike deep. EA-18G Growlers jam enemy radars, turning battlefields into silence. From above, the E-2D Hawkeyes see what no eye can see, painting the sky with early warnings. And below, CMV-22BS and MH-60 helicopters keep the fleet alive, resupplying, hunting submarines, protecting the giant. Every node, every roll, every aircraft, connected into one deadly orchestra, backed by America's global web of allies and bases. Now look at Fujian. Its air wing is young, but ambitious. The J-15T carries the load, reliable yet limited. The J-35, China's answer to stealth, waits for its grand debut. The KJ-600 scans the horizon, China's first step into airborne early warning. And helicopters patrol the seas, searching for threats beneath the waves. It's not weakness, it's the beginning of a journey. But where Ford's orchestra plays in perfect harmony, Fujian's band is still tuning its instruments, learning to keep pace in the chaos of war. Ford can launch around 160 sorties per day, with even more in crisis surges. Fujian's target, 100 to 120 in the early years. Respectable, but slower, and in carrier warfare, slower means vulnerable. Every delay lets the enemy regroup, strengthen defenses, and strike back. Networks and ecosystems. Here's the real secret: carriers don't fight alone. Ford sails with the US Navy's full ecosystem: nuclear submarines, Aegis destroyers, global bases, and allied networks from Japan to Australia. Fujian surrounded by powerful Type 055 destroyers and protected by China's coastal missile shield. But its reach is limited. The Chinese carrier feels safe near home, but far out at sea, the shield thins and the risks multiply. The big picture. So, what's the truth? Fujian is a threshold, a sign that China has entered the real carrier age. But Ford is already decades ahead, a ship that embodies nuclear propulsion, mature air wings, and global logistics. If these two giants meet, the first impression might say equal. But beneath the surface, rhythm, experience, and networks tell another story. In the short term, the advantage remains firmly with the United States. Fujian's journey is just beginning, while Ford has already returned from that path stronger than ever. The race isn't over. The duel of carriers will shape the seas for decades. But for now, the tide belongs to the USS Gerald R Ford. So, when Fujian finally sails into battle, will it rewrite history, or will it learn the hard truth that rhythm beats size? The ocean will decide. Anchor and hey, before the ocean decides, you decide. Hit that subscribe button like a catapult launch, smash the like as hard as a Super Hornet takeoff, and share this video before Fujian even leaves port. Otherwise, the algorithm might sink this channel before it sails.